What university do you study in and your major?
Uh, my name is Azat. I study in Sam Houston State University, Texas, but I am studying abroad in Suncheon University, South Korea,
Okay, thank
and
you.
my major is international business and economy.
Cool. Um, Please, any suggestions to Turkmen students on what to expect while applying or studying in the US?
What do you mean by what to expect?
Like, I mean, difficulties that you had to overcome while applying, or like maybe general recommendations on how is it possible to apply and get inside of the university?
Um, Try to get a higher TOEFL score so you can get a scholarship. I guess if your English is bad, you can go to community college. So you
Okay.
can cut your expenses, and after 2 years, you can apply to the university.
Okay, so basically you recommend two strategies. First is to make sure that your TOEFL is very good, and then
Yes, that's
if you
one.
don't have enough money, it's better if you go to study in community college at first.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. How do you arrange paying for your university college?
Partially my parents, partially I work on campus.
Okay, could you just tell us more about your work on campus and the other way that you pay your tuition with?
Well, in community college, I worked as a tutor, math, and lab lab assistant. And in university, I worked in a coliseum where all graduation. I helped with the graduations of high school and university graduation.
Okay, so that was all on campus job. Have you ever had experience of working outside the campus?
Um, you need connections for that.
But that's possible.
Yes,
But I heard that
it's
basic
risky.
it's risky. Okay, so anyway, it's illegal, but it's possible if you have connections.
Yes.
Okay. Um, and you also mentioned that the most important thing, the most important one of the main strategies is to make sure that your TOEFL is very good.
Yes, if you get over 600, there's free schools where you can go, where you can get a full ride.
Mm. Okay. And was it hard for you, the application process into your university, and you know, if you could share the results of your test, I would really appreciate that.
It wasn't hard because I had a lot of people helping me, especially Ninu Kalna. She helped me to find and arrange with consulate.
Say it again, especially who?
Ninu Kalna.
Oh, you mean the administrator of American Condor?
Yes. Uh,
Okay. And what kind of help did she
she guided me
give you?
where to go, what to do. And she
Mm.
borrowed me books, TOEFL books. I took books and I studied by myself at home.
Okay. So mainly, you had to study by yourself.
Yes, but I mean that was my way. Like you can pick up a teacher or whatever. I don't know how it is right now. It depends.
Sure.
You can
Sure.
do it by yourself,
And
or you can. It just depends on person, or you can have a teacher to teach you.
I see. So it was more comfortable for you to study by yourself.
It wasn't more comfortable, but that's what I chose.
Okay.
I didn't know any teaching of TOEFL, and if they were expensive. So I just tried myself and I got it. If I failed, I would have taken a teacher, but I got over it.
Why not?
You what? Why not?
You said if I failed, I wouldn't take in
Yeah,
teacher or something.
if my score was under 500, I would have taken teacher to get higher
Okay.
TOEFL score. But I got into the college, so I didn't need it.
So you didn't have a
Yes.
need to employ a teacher. I see. Okay, and so your TOEFL was above 500.
513, I think.
So, and you did very good on TOEFL, and you started from community
Yes.
college, right? Okay, and um, so did you have to take any other exams to get inside of to get into community
No,
college?
it's just, it depends. I mean, it's a system. In every college you go in the United States, you have to take a placement test in the beginning, and they will decide whether you go straight to the academic classes or you have to take extra English or math classes. So
And the placement test
no,
is
no,
TOEFL,
it's
right?
some kind
It's
of
some
their
kind of
own
other.
math and English skill test.
So you don't need actually to pass TOEFL if you want
No,
to
you
enroll
need
into
a
community
TOEFL,
college.
but I, yeah,
Oh, you need both placement test and
no,
TOEFL, right?
placement test is always given in the college. It's it's
Mm-hmm.
regulation. It's not a big deal. You don't it doesn't affect anything. If you fail it, you have to take some classes and that's it. You go with it. If you
Okay,
pass it, you
I
just
see.
skip some classes and you don't take it.
I see. Okay, and rather than TOEFL, anything else that you had to
I
pass?
took SAT, but it didn't help me at all. But if you want to go to the more prestigious university, you have to take SAT.
Okay, so what was the name of your community college?
Trinity Valley Community College.
Trinity Valley.
Yes,
And where is it
Trinity
located?
Valley, Athens, Texas.
In Texas. Okay. So, and in this college, you say that SAT wasn't very useful.
Well, community college, they don't care about SAT. They only care about TOEFL.
Okay. So your recommendation is whoever decides to go first to community college, for example, because of money reasons, because they perhaps
Yeah, if you have
don't have
if you have
enough money to pay straight to for university.
if you don't have a TOEFL score over 600, you better find a scholarship.
Okay.
First scholarship. If you can't find a scholarship, then go to the community college. If you have over 600, there are some schools where you can get a free ride, like Berea or some prestigious schools. They give a full ride because of that. They want more diversity.
Okay. So that's all that matters. You just need to got TOEFL more than 600 and you done. You like.
And essay can break TOEFL.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a little bit lower than 600, if you have a perfect essay, that can break the TOEFL.
Okay.
And essay skills.
I see. And so the most important thing um, is to write a good essay and do and pass TOEFL. And those two things are important to enroll even for community college, right? Or you don't write any essays for community college?
You're right, but it's not that important.
Okay.
That's a procedure in any U.S. schools. You have to, for international students, you have to have TOEFL score,
Okay.
and you have to write essay.
Okay. So if I uh-huh, go ahead.
some of them some of them very picky about essays. Some of them not.
Who,
It depends on the school.
okay. So if I understand you right, you recommend first uh, you recommend community college for two reasons. First is that if the person doesn't have enough money, and second reason is if his TOEFL score is less or equal 500.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Um, could you please tell us about more about your community college like Trinity Valley College in Texas, and then about your university that you after that you transferred into after you finished your. Basically, we would really appreciate to know something about the life that students have inside of campus, like you know what it feels like to be a student at American University there.
Um, it's it's a small town. You have dorms. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well, but anyway, like in your community college, in Trinity Valley Community College, were there a lot of people from Central Asia, like among students?
No, I was the first one.
You were the first one.
I mean, I was the only one, but I was the first one from Turkmenistan.
Okay, and none of other Central Asia countries students were there. Okay.
No.
And how, if that's not a secret, could you please tell us how did you manage to pay for community college?
I got an opportunity grant from U.S. Embassy that pays for my first year,
Do you
and
mean
then
opportunity initiation thing?
yeah, opportunity initiation, opportunity grant. I don't know. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Um, and after that, the next year, my parents helped a little bit, and I paid for myself.
Okay. And were you able to get job there on campus once you got into community college?
Yes, I got a la- student, no, lab assistant, and tutoring.
Okay. How what's the strategy to get like campus job once you're already there?
First thing is go and ask every department if they need a uh, what is that? Student worker, and you need to advertise yourself very good. You have to be, I don't know, fun.
Fun.
If you go with a heavy face like, oh, I need a job, they're not gonna take you if they have one. You have to advertise yourself.
So you got to smile
Yeah, that's it.
and
And if they like it, they might have a job. If they don't have it, they might know who has it.
okay.
So it's just making, I don't know, advertising yourself and going asking every department that comes. And and most of the international students come earlier than American students. So it's better to go before they come because after they come, it's gonna be a lot of competitive.
Like before Americans came, a return of
Yes.
campus.
Yes.
Okay, I see. And I mean, you said an interesting thing. You said to be kind of fun. Um,
Yeah.
does it mean you have to tell jokes?
Well, I don't know. It depends on the person. I mean, not funny, but to be fun around you. You don't have to go there and show your like sad face or your poker face. Just go there and ask for a job. Like you need it and they need to give it to you.
Okay, I see.
Just be,
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain.
yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's very. I think it's very important to understand that nobody owes you a job there. So that's a foreign
Yeah.
country. Okay. But do you generally, like in general, are you happy being like
Yeah.
foreign country, studying there, being far from home?
I mean, it's student from foreign country. You're gonna have a culture shock when you get to the foreign country. And I got culture shock and I got some bad experience, but I got over that. And yeah, it's okay because I miss my country, my family here.
And when does it usually happen? Like first year when you start studying, like
it usually happens after 3 months, 3 to 2 months, when you get to the country. Because your first month is you're very excited and like everything seems interesting. After that, you realize that you are here and you stuck there and you can't go there. I mean, you can't go back home because America is very far away, and if you want to go back, it's like $2,000, and I can't afford that. So you start missing people, food, and like environment,
Just for no
and you
reason,
just feel,
like just all of a sudden.
yeah, yeah, you just feel homesick, and you start getting mad to everything, to all Americans, to their politics, like to everything, to all people. Then you realize, like after that, after a couple of 3 weeks, it's okay. You'll get over it.
And what's the name of your university? That I mean, American university that you transferred
St.
after
Houston State University.
Houston State University. So first was
Yeah,
Trinity Valley
Sam,
called,
Sam Houston State
and then
University.
Saint.
Sam,
Oh,
S-A-M,
San Houston University.
M-M, Martin, M.
Sam
Sam, yeah,
Houston.
Sam Houston University.
Sam Houston University.
Yes.
Okay, and you're studying there business administration.
International Business and Accounting.
Oh, okay. Do you think what's your plans for future? I mean, if you could share, if you have some plans, like.
Uh, After I graduate, I don't know, after I get back in June,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm almost there to graduate. I have like 1.5 year left. I'm gonna be one semester then. I'll try to get a internship Southwestern Airlines or with accounting firm.
Okay,
Hello?
so you're gonna stay there and get job in the States.
No, but I'll try. If not, my major plan is going to Canada because they're more welcome to the immigrants and there are a lot of jobs there.
Okay.
America, it's very hard and it's very painful to get a job in America.
By the way, I used to live with Canadian guy. He used to be my roommate. Oh, but and I heard a lot about how people live there and how it's difficult to be immigrant there. Um,
Well,
Internet is very slow.
it depends. I I just I just had a Special Olympics. I just volunteered for the Special Olympics in Korea, and we had a team captain. So we had like whole Olympic team of Canada, and I heard some bad and some good feedbacks. It depends on a person in a city.
Okay.
In general, like, they're not like Americans, picky for immigrants. If you have a talent, they can help you.